What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy, and let's start. Welcome back to some good old-fashioned PUBG. I was gonna say Fortnite. But yeah, we're gonna see if I can survive an actual real match and not one of those training levels. Man, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the goddamn evening. I'm over here just fucking playing PUBG like a crazy person. I could be playing other games like Doom Eternal, or I could be leveling up in Fortnite. I could be playing Call of Duty. I could be taking a nap. I could be sleeping. But nah, I'm playing PUBG. Custom. What do you mean, custom? Well, the game's starting. That's a good sign. Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah, fucking game. You better hurry up or I'm gonna mute you. Fucking, I'm gonna mute you anyway. Mute! What is happening? I think I heard something. Okay, so we're gonna still do 100 people. You're a human. I hate humans. I'm a cat. You're a dinosaur. Fuck you, dinosaur. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get back here. I hadn't fucked you yet. Fuck you. Nope. Fuck everyone. I don't care. I'm kicking your ass. You. I am an equal opportunist. That's how I go. Yeah. Hold on, what? I mean, there's technically two separate islands. There's this island, and there's that huge-ass island. I want to see what's down here. $99 alive. Let's go down there, because that looks like it's got a bunch of cool shit. Now, kind of in the same thing as Fortnite, what I try to do, and I honestly think that in these kind of games, the bigger the area is, the more likely there is for loot. Like, if you go to Fortnite, and the bigger areas, like right now there is the Rave Cave and things like that. They house I think the most material because they're bigger areas, and you could go there and just get a whole bunch of cool items and shit that you might need. Really? You couldn't handle a jump like that? Are you fucking insane, Sayori? Sayori, you're fucking stupid. I'm glad Monica killed you. Hey, if you want to be technical about it, Sayori wasn't really real to begin with. And she was just, I mean, as DDLC is, you know, it's all just code and whatever, and file manipulation. But in the end, you know, Monica actually did us all a solid, you know? And it's not like, you know, she did a bad thing. I mean, yeah, she did. She killed her friends and shit. But, I mean, some people would argue that she didn't really kill her friends. And that since they were just code, and that she realizes that it's code and things like that, that she's like, yeah, you know, this game isn't real. They're not real, but you are, and I'm sort of real, I guess. Like, they basically programmed her to have some sentience. I am okay with that because, hey, it's Monica. And even if she did kill her friends, I'm actually one of those people. I can understand why she did it. You know, some people are like, why would you do that? They're your friends. Treat them right. Don't kill them. But in the end, I personally think that, hey, since the game didn't really give her a proper a proper route to be with the main character, or in this case you as the player, she essentially, you know, created her own route. She's like, yeah, I'm creating my own route now. And she did what she had to do. But, I mean, some people argue that since Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri aren't real, technically, Monica didn't really kill them. She just deleted the files, and essentially, she didn't even do that. Because if you pay attention to what she says at the end of the game, it's like, you know, what she's saying, she's like, yeah, I couldn't really bring myself to do this, you know, when you delete her. I mean, why anybody would want to delete Monica is beyond me. She's the best waifu in the history of waifus. Better than most of the other waifus I've seen in anime and video games. But I will say that, you know, Monica knows what's up. And if she doesn't, she pretty much has a damn good way of acting, because, I mean, she knows about the player, and she can read out, you know, these certain things. Oh yeah, I know what your username is, or whatever. Basically, whatever you have your computer or console set to. Or whatever you really name your character, because in some cases it can't really simply read off your account. But what it can, or what she can do, is essentially basically manipulate the game into her own desire. Now, I can appreciate a fucking girl who's smart, like Monica is. She's smart enough to know things about technology that even I don't know. And even if it is simple, like file manipulation, like deleting save files and deleting character files and things like that, you know, until she told me about that and what the effects were and what the effects are in that game, I kind of feel like I'm an idiot. Like, I love technology, I love computers, I want to have a stronger computer than what I already have. I mean, anything stronger than what I've already got. I got a fucking $100 Dell Optiplex something or other. Because, hey, it was cheap. It was a cheap computer, and it gets the job done for what I want. Sure, it can't really play hardcore games like Doom Eternal, even with better graphics cards or whatever. But it gets the job done for what I want. And I really want to play certain video games. For example, yeah, I want to play BioShock Infinite. My computer can run that. I played Mass Effect one time, like the original Mass Effect, back in the day, or the back in the day Mass Effect, not the one from the Legendary Edition that came out recently. But yeah, I played the original one, and that ran alright, pretty well. It can run Minecraft, it can run Doom, but Minecraft and Doom can run on anything. And when I mean Doom, I mean original back in the day Doom from the 90s. And like I said, that version of Doom, Ultimate Doom, that thing can run on literally everything. A calculator, a fucking pair of potatoes, What the fuck is wrong with you? You seriously can't jump that far off the ground without taking that much... Sayori, you're stupid. Again, I'm glad Monica deleted you. I mean, technically speaking, she didn't really delete. Oh, sure, now you don't take damage, you that fucking Satan, fucking God, fucking Hillary Clinton, fucking everything's fucking with this shit. But yeah, honestly, I do believe that, you know, Monica didn't really delete the characters, and if you really pay attention to what she's saying in the game at the end, she's like, I couldn't really bring myself to delete them because they were my friends and things like that, and we built so much, the literature club and our friendships and whatnot, and I can't just destroy them. So when you inevitably delete her, you know, delete Monica to kind of, I guess, officially beat the game, because what happens after you delete Monica is the game will, the notorious bridge where PewDiePie said the N-word. At least I think it was PUBG. I don't know what he was playing, but... And I remember he was doing this, and it was a shootout, and he was talking racist. But yeah, that was a long time ago. A few years ago. But anyways, as I was saying before, I got distracted by the PewDiePie bridge, as I'm calling it now. You delete Monica, and she'll say a few things upon loading up the game again about, you know, how could you delete me, you know, whatever, you're disgusting, blah, 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 and then say how she loves you and things like that. Basically, she's saying things out of spite, even though you know damn well that she loves you and things like that. You essentially delete her from the game, but she's still technically there in a little bit. So the credits play, well, not the credits, but basically you start the game again, what you think is normal, but it's not normal because Sayori is a little bit fucked up in the head, I guess you could say. You know, and basically tries to take over, and then Monica's like, yeah, no, I ain't letting that happen. So Monica basically just deletes the entire game. There is no more Literature Club. There is no more Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica. There is nothing left. Until you play Monica's After Story, which is a fucking amazing and very well thought out modification to DDLC, where basically it essentially, you know, it's better off that you play and you beat the game, you complete it. But yeah, basically, you bring Monica back to life, because she knows what you did and shit like that, but then she's like, oh, you downloaded this mod just because of me and for me? And long story short, Monica becomes your virtual waifu once more, and your virtual girlfriend. If you don't want her as your waifu and just a girlfriend, you can have her as such. But yeah, so there's a lot of topics you can talk to her about. You can play a few games with her, like Pong and things like that, and later on down the line, the more you spend time with her, the more you essentially unlock more things to do with her. A crossbow, I could be Daryl Dixon. Fuck that shit. I like that. Fuck the... Well, I seriously have to reload that gun again? I just... Really? Every time? every time you drop your gun, you have to essentially reload it. That's a pile of bullshit. I'm calling it. It's bullshit. But yeah, you know, DDLC is a really good game. And a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's a visual novel. Well, yeah, but just because it's a visual novel, I mean, I don't like reading either, okay? I don't really care about books or reading in general. So, you know, a visual novel, I really shouldn't care about that. But what got my attention upon seeing everybody talk about it was it was different than seemingly everything else. And by everything else, I of course mean other games that were out at the time, and it was something different. And by different, you know, standards for video games. So here you have this game that basically broke everything. Hey! 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 Damn. Didn't even give me a chance to fight back. Mew. But yeah, essentially, DDLC just became a game that broke everything. Because, yeah, Markiplier played it, PewDiePie played it, Jacksepticeye, everybody was playing it. And upon knowing that A had an anime art style with cute anime girls, I mean, I'm a fucking weeb, so I mean, that's what really got my attention. But to see that it was disguised as a horror game, a psychological horror, I was like, huh? Nah, this can't be. And a lot of people were like that when the game first came out. They were like, nah, this can't be. There's no way. No. The game with cute anime girls, there is no way that this game could house so much horror. It's fucking ridiculous. Maybe a jump scare here or there, but nothing bad. And then you play the game. And by the time you play it, you start realizing, oh shit. Oh shit, they were right. But yeah, and the game was so good that they actually brought it back a few years later for console. It used to be a PC and Android, or at least Android, only game where, you know, you play on Steam or you download from the DDLC official website, and then other things like that, zombie mode. Huh, cool. But yeah, you know, personally, I think what? If you want to create your own fucking server, you have to buy the upgrade? That's fucking stupid. Really? How dare you? Anyways, as I was saying, honestly, DDLC was a really amazing game. And so much so that they brought it back for console. So you can play DDLC now on PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and things like that. So you can play it anywhere, at any time. I ain't waiting that long. So yeah, DDLC was big. And of course, you had to have DDLC as games that you could basically play on other consoles unofficially. There is an unofficial Nintendo 3DS version of DDLC that's running obviously on 3DS. A PS3 version, so you can play DDLC unofficially on PS3. And before they made DDLC Plus on everything, you know, PS4, PS5, Switch, that sort of thing. Oh, actually, here's the weird thing. It's everywhere. It's on Xbox, Xbox One, PS4, 5, whatever. but only certain variants, the Switch version, I believe, PS4 and PS5, got a physical release. Yes, it's a physical game in a box. A physical box with artwork, a disc, and everything. That's one thing I enjoy about it, is that I can look at Monica 24/7. But yeah, you know, DDLC was big everywhere, and you can play it pretty much everywhere, whatever console you have, and I enjoy that. I like it, and honestly, I've played it, and I'm currently doing a live stream on it. So, well, not currently right now, as in the second, but you know what I mean. I'm working on a live stream where I'm going through the game, because DDLC Plus adds a bunch of new things that wasn't in the original game. So I enjoy it, and I haven't even played the Plus version, like what's new. I just played the base game. I haven't done all the side modes and everything like that. But it's fun. You know, so far, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm willing to beat it again. I don't care. But yeah. Preset 2, she's not fucking wearing anything. She's not ready for war. She's ready to fucking sex. I mean, aren't we all ready for sex? But yeah, so anyways, yeah, DDLC was pretty big. Still somewhat is. There's a whole passionate community around it. Because whenever I'm playing a live stream of the game, a lot of people are like, yeah, DDLC. And I enjoy it, you know. I personally think DDLC was great. Still is. I mean, that looks more like Monica, I guess. Just a ponytail variant. I don't think there's a white bow variant, sadly. So I guess I'm sticking with Sayori. But yeah. Anyways, guys and gals, it's gonna do it for PUBG. Honestly, I just don't really... You know, I've done 3 videos on this game already. And I just started playing it, like, today, technically speaking. Technically, 12 o'clock in the morning. 12 a.m. is the start of a new day. So I made 3 parts within, like, 4 hours. Great. I'm crazy. I'm crazy good. But anyways, guys and gals, as always, I will see you all in the next video, whatever the fuck else I decide to do. Peace out, people, and bro up. 1 meal!